you think this? I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like order, why you play me out? Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
What's good guys? Welcome back to another market breakdown video with two traders right here. Basically today guys, I'm going to be analyzing USD with you with which is Forex. Now I've been doing gold and USD which are not Forex and they are more volatile. So even USD is volatile but not the way gold and USD is and S100 is. So today what I actually want to do is to dig in deeper into the market. So now I'm going to start by showing you phase one, the easy way on how you should analyze. Before I actually get into the charts guys, please make sure to subscribe, like and share the video with your friends, and if you have any questions feel free to comment down below, and if you have any other questions relating to the market, feel free to comment down below too guys. So I'm actually going to start teaching in a much easy way guys. So I actually wanna do this for you guys. I actually wanna teach you in a much simple way so you guys don't get lost. I don't want you guys to get lost when I'm teaching. Bam 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 bam. I know some of you will be wondering what's happening. Don't worry, I'm going to explain everything that I'm doing here. And I'm actually guys, before I do market breakdowns, I actually open my journal and plan everything. So now this is what I'm doing here is planned on my journal. Okay guys, I'm going to explain everything to you. This is not complicated. I just want to show you what's going on. This is not complicated guys. I just want to show you what's going on. Okay, so yeah, so here we're going to take this as a what, as a bullish trend. Okay guys, let's say we are on the 15 minutes or the 4-hour time frame depending on the way you trade, but I'd normally say let's say we are on the 15-minute time frame here because I'm doing a bit of about scalping, you know, like yeah, something like that, scalping wise nyana. I wouldn't say it's day trading, I would say it's scalping or day trading, something in between. Okay, so now I see that we are bullish, and when we are bullish we are actually looking for what? We are actually looking for buys. Okay guys, a bullish trend is when we are going up, a bearish trend is when we are going down, an impulse move is when you are going sideways. So the forex market moves in three directions: up, down and sideways. And we don't trend, sorry guys, we don't trade sideways, we trade up or down. And we don't actually trade up or down when we don't see opportunities. We trade whenever we see an opportunity, but when the market is impulse and moving sideways, we do not trade. If we don't see a setup, we do not trade. Okay, so now I can see that we are on an uptrend. Let's start from here. This is our swing low and this is our swing high. Okay, and this is a break of structure. Okay guys, I just want to make things easy for you. Okay, this is a high and this is a low and this is a low. Okay, and this is a break of structure. Okay guys, so now you can, what happened before a break of structure occurred? We were low here, went up, came back down. This is a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, and a break of structure occurred. After a break of structure occurs guys, I normally say this in all of my videos, price will come back down for a retest, but now I want to use proper words so that you don't get confused. The price will come back down for a pullback, so price will break structure. Every time price breaks structure, it will do a pullback. Why did price break structure? Why do we call this a break of structure? We call this a break of structure because this high broke the recent high. Okay, and this became our new high, which is why I marked this area right here as our new high. Okay, don't focus on this side, we are here. From here to here, we are here. Okay, this broke this and now this is our new high. This high broke this high and now this is our previous high and this is our newly formed high. Okay, break of structure occurred here and price did a pullback. Okay, now a lot of people would actually want to buy. Okay, but even me, I was going to buy, but most of the time I would actually want to wait because I'm the type of person who wants sniper entries. Okay, I would actually want to see whether this was going to break this, but as you can see, price came back up and failed to actually break this. Okay, and this became what, a lower high, not a higher high, because this is lower than this high. This became a lower high and this became a lower low. Okay, this became a lower low. Okay, guys, so now what's happening, a price broke structure to the downside, and you can see price kept on creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, then price went back up again and did what, and created a change of character. A change of character, guys. Price created a change of character. Okay, this is a change of character. Why? Because you can clearly see that buyers came in strong here and broke structure right here, but now this is no longer a structure. This is a change of character because this happened internally. If this had broken this side here, we would call it a break of structure, but now since this broke this internally, we call it a change of character, which means price was creating a false move going to the downside, which means price is going to go into the upside. So now we do not want to buy. I'm telling you guys, after price breaks, eventually it will come back down for a pullback. It doesn't matter whether it does a change of character or a break of structure, but when price breaks a recent high or a recent low, it will come back down for a pullback. And when price comes back down for a pullback, and you can see now we would want to wait to see price react somewhere around here. And the minute we see price starting to want to pull up, which is where we would want to enter right here. We would want to enter right here for buys, put our stop loss right here on this low and target which area right here, target this high. Okay, we would want to target that high. Okay, so now guys, as you can see that I've explained this easy. I want to show you what happens afterwards. Okay, now we saw, okay, price, okay, we targeted this area and TP was hit, right? Okay, price broke structure. As soon as price broke structure, came back down for a pullback, broke structure, and price did a change of character because price was not supposed to come down and break this low right here. Price was supposed to sit up somewhere right here and keep breaking those highs. So now price came back down and broke this low right here, which is price is indicating that we might actually have a change in the market and go to the upside, because remember I said here we were bullish, right? So now price actually did what? Price broke this area right here and came down, and I told you it doesn't matter how we break 7, it might be a change of character, it might be a break of structure, price will always have a what? A pullback, guys. Price will have a pullback. Let me just do this side here. Let me do this here. Okay, so now what's happening, guys? We have our what? Our new high. This is our new high, guys. And where's our new low? This was our new low. Okay, this is our new low. Okay, now since I told you that, guys, price created a change of character. We were waiting for price to do a sort of a pullback, and when price is doing a sort of a pullback, this is mostly our area of interest right here where I've put my block. Okay, guys, this is our area of interest, correct? So now we know we want to sell from somewhere up here at the top. Okay, but we would actually want to wait for a perfect entry before we actually do that. Okay, so now since price created a change of character, we wanted to wait for some sort of a pullback. You can clearly see that price is doing a bit of a pullback, a pullback, a pullback, a pullback, a pullback. We know this area is protected. We're just waiting for price to come back. If I was on a normal market, I would have wanted to spot some sort of order block or something. If there was an order block here, I would have waited for price to come into this area, and truly speaking, I would have executed here on this area right here. I would have executed and price would have came back up again and kept going down. So here is where I would have placed my seller orders, and my stop loss was not going to be hit, because you can see that price came back up here and to retest this area, and now this area became a double top, and we know when a double top occurs we are selling, or when a double bottom happens we are buying. Okay, because now I want us guys to be able to spot sniper entries, which is why I'm teaching like this. Okay, so now since I wanna sell from these two areas right here, which area do I wanna face? I wanna sell from here to here. Okay, since I wanna do that, I'm selling, put my stop loss, targets what? Target this area right here. Boom, price hits my take profit. Okay, after price hit my take profit, I'm waiting. You can clearly see that what happened, price boom, price broke structure into the downside. Okay, I clearly see, okay, price is still creating sell side liquidity. Okay, not liquidity, but selling opportunities, but a lot of people are going to be caught. So now since price does this, a lot of people would actually want to sell here because they think this is a breaker, and which is totally wrong. After a breaker, what did I say to you guys? You actually want to wait for sort of a pullback into an area of interest. Do you remember I said here I was going to sell because of this order block? You can clearly see that here is all, there's also was going to be an order block. Okay, this is actually where I would want to sell, and now you can see that price created a head and shoulders. This is a shoulder, this is a head, this is a shoulder, indicating that our sells are actually valid. Okay, so now I was going to wait for price. As soon as price broke structure, I was going to wait for price to do a sort of a pullback. Okay, and the minute price does a sort of a pullback into my area of interest, that's where I would wanna do what? That's where I would actually wanna enter for sales on this second shoulder and put my stop loss right about here and give it a bit of a breathing space. And what do I target, guys? I wanna target somewhere right here. Okay, but now since I wanna target this area, if I was doing a swing trading, I was going to target this area. You can clearly see, because this is now something that's happening internally, right? I would have wanted to target this area right here. Now you can see that everything is corresponding, guys. I hope you can see clearly that everything is what is corresponding. Okay, I would wanna do this too, but I would actually make this my first take profit, my second take profit, and my third take profit. So what was going to happen when price keeps going down, and crosses this area right here? I was going to adjust my stop loss into this area right here for break even, so that if price reverses, I would have taken all these profits right here. And if price keeps going down, I'm going to move my stop loss into this area, so that if price reverses, I take my all these profits right here. So now this is my initial take profit. So guys, you can clearly see that this thing is easy when we draw like this, because it's not much complicated. And this is the more of about phase 2. It's complicated a bit, but if you actually give this thing time, you might actually understand on what I'm actually doing. Okay guys, so now I'm going to remove everything right here. I'm going to remove everything and actually go into the actual charts where the magic actually happens, where a lot of people are where a lot of people actually get disturbed. Okay guys, this is basically the same thing as what I was explaining to you. Okay, now we want to mark out our what's first, guys. I told you, I hope you now know. We want to mark out our swing low. Okay, when there's a swing low and the swing high, we buy. You can clearly see that price is what? Price is bullish. Okay, we have a low, and where's our high? This is our high. Okay, we are not on this price right here. We're still here because we want to break through, so that we actually take positive trades and 100% trades. It doesn't mean it's going to work 100%. There's no 100% trading strategy, but I'm sure 80 or 90% of the time this is going to work. Okay, now we are looking for what? For buys. Okay guys, you can clearly see price blah, create high low, okay, so now blah blah blah, price blah 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 blah. You can clearly see what price did. Okay, price is breaking structure, come back down to retest, breaking structure. Now here is where the magic happens. Do you remember when I showed you that when price is bullish, is going to do a bit of a pullback? Okay, this is a bit of a pullback where a lot of people would actually want to sell. Yes, they will make profit, but they will actually be taken out by these guys. They will actually be taken out by this case. For me, I'm looking for what? for buys, guys. I'm looking for buys. So when I'm looking for buys, I don't care about what's happening here. I only care about what's going to be happening next on the long term, not on the short term, but the long term. Okay, coming back here, I don't know if I covered this area. You can clearly see that this became our newly formed low. Okay, after this, okay, this became our newly formed low, which means price, no matter how low price was going to be dropped, price was not going to cross this area right here. The smart man was not going to push price lower than this. Okay, so now, since I know that price is not going to drop lower than this, I know that I'm going to wait for something to occur. Since this occurred, I know that in this area right here, I actually would want to execute for buys. So I know that here on this area, I want to execute for buys, which means take profits was going to be hit. Okay, I'm going to go into the live market, guys, to explain to you. Okay, here on this area, I would have wanted to go long, put my stop loss right here on this, because I knew that price was not going to go any further than this. And what would I would have targeted this high right here, and you can clearly see that profits was going to be hit. Okay, profits was going to be hit, right? Because I would have done what? Because I would have entered right there. Okay, I would have entered right there. Right, you can clearly see that profits was going to be hit because price dropped, but it couldn't cross below this low right here. Okay, if guys you think I'm not making sense, go back into the beginning and watch those lines, because I know here a lot of people get confused on what's actually happening, but this is basically the same thing as what I was teaching you just now. Okay, guys, so now going to what? Going to the recent price. So now let me remove everything. Going to what? Going to recent price. Okay, we can clearly see this is what, this was our high, and this is now our what? Our low. Okay, this is our low. So now price went up. This is where our take profits actually initially occur. Price did what? Price broke structure, and as soon as price broke structure, we know that price is going to do a bit of a pullback. Did a bit of a pullback. Did it was supposed to go back up, but price refused to do that, and boom, price did what? Created a change of character. And as soon as price created a change of character, price did what? Did a bit of a pullback. I hope now, guys, you can see price did a bit of a pullback, playing with those lower highs, lower lows, you can say, an equal highs. So now we can clearly see what's happening. Okay, and now another thing that actually happened here, boom, price created what? A break of structure. If you don't understand, go into the beginning and see that I'm actually telling you the same thing, guys. It's actually happening over and over again. Now price is telling us that now I'm actually looking for sales. Now I'm actually looking for sales. Do you remember when I was showing you at the beginning that we were looking for buys and for sales? Now this is actually what is happening, guys. I hope you can now understand clearly. And what I love about teaching this is because I myself actually learn from my mistakes, guys, you know. So now we can clearly see that price broke structure, and I'm looking for what now? Since price broke structure, I'm looking for a bit of a pullback into somewhere right here. So now I might actually want to execute let's say somewhere around about here, guys. So now I know that I'm looking for what? I know that I'm looking to short. Now I know that I'm looking to short. Okay, I would want to put my stop loss here and target this area right here. Boom, just like that. Wait for price to come back to you on a pullback and actually execute. A lot of people would want to buy because the price might actually move aggressively. So the upside, a lot of people would want to buy and target this area right here. Yes, they will buy, end up only to find out that price might actually do this boom and come back down and leave them on red. Okay, guys, that's how price actually moves most of the time. Now I hope you guys did understand what I'm saying right here, and this is the first time I actually went in deeper into the strategy that I use. And or I know that the FSCA is now making us pay for signals. If you are not registered, they are going to give us a fine. But guys, if you want to join my group, just feel free to text my number. I will leave the number below, but if you don't want to check down below, my number is 067 063 8081. Again, 067 063 8081. To join the VIP group, it's 500 Rand per month, guys. And you actually joining my group and coming into my YouTube channel and learning, you will understand on how I actually execute trades. And normally I don't advise people to pay for signals. I just do it because I want to help a lot of people. But also I created this free group so that people would actually learn. If they do not want to pay, they would actually learn somewhere and actually understand on how I catch those sniper entries and on how I actually execute my trades. Correct, guys? So yeah, that's what I actually want to do. And another mistake that I've made here, guys, do not execute your trades on the daily or 4 hour, depending on the type of strategy you're using. But I normally, if I'm day trading or scalping, I will not do this here. I know that price on the 15 minutes, it's going to let me show you. I know that on the 15-minute price is going to have more movements. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with my network. Price is going to have more movement coming to the upside, and that's where a lot of people are going to buy, and a lot of people have already bought right here. A lot of people have already bought, but I do not want to do that. I just want to stick to my strategy, guys. I'm going to wait for price to come back all the way right here. It doesn't matter if I wait for a week. I just want to wait for a perfect entry because I don't want to end up stressing about the setup that I actually executed. Correct, guys? So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe, guys. You subscribing actually will help me grow and us grow as a channel and actually give me motivation to actually keep posting more and more videos, guys. And next time I will explain also about candlesticks, but I think I've already covered candlesticks. Candlestick basically on the daily time frame, one candlestick takes a day to form. On the 4 hour, one candlestick takes 4 hours to frame. 1 hour, same thing. 30 minutes, same thing. 1 minute, same thing. Even if you go to the 1 second time frame, one candlestick takes a second to form, which is where a lot of scalpers are actually trade. You know, guys, if you follow your trading plan, everything, I think everything is going to go well. So yeah, let me not bore you by talking so much and just cut the video right here. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you again on the next video, guys.